welcome back to another episode of Producergrind Podcast. Carrington and JB, you with me?
Yo.
Good.
And we got a special guest today. Bro's work with Lil Pump, Lil Peep, Lil Tracy, Famous Dex, Gucci, Chief Keef. Young boy, please welcome Bighead.
Bighead on the beat. What's good?
What's good with you, bro?
What's going on?
Shit, chilling. Just threw up earlier before we did this. It was lit.
Damn.
I think I'm the first person to smoke a cigarette on the podcast. That's hella funny. That's ratchet. I'm ratchet.
Straight Rockstar lifestyle.
I'm just ratchet.
Fuck it.
Well, shoot, for everyone that doesn't know, any of the audience that doesn't know who you are, you want to just give them a little come-up story?
I'm from Lancaster, California. Well, I live in LA now. I moved out to Lancaster. Mostly I was raised there. And it's like a desert town. Like like an hour away from LA. And then I raced motocross most of my life. Since I was like 5 years old, I raced dirt bikes. Seriously raced them. Like going to dirt bike tracks and shit. Not like going to the desert and all that.
Like going hard.
Yeah. And then I started playing drums. My dad was a guitar player, but he didn't want me to do music. He always tried to steer me away from that. And I used to skate. He didn't want me to skate either. He just wanted me to do motocross. But that's cool. I'm glad I did that because it kind of taught me a lot of shit. And then I just started making beats at like 18 or 17. Yeah, 17. Yeah. And then the night I started making beats, once I got FLC, I was like, this shit gonna work. That same night, the first night I got it, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do for a living. I knew it. And kids, even other kids, I used to talk to this kid from Canada. He was like, okay, I used to make beats with, because on Soundclick, I made friends on Soundclick. Yeah. When I was selling beats. And he's like, how you gonna know you're gonna make beats for a living? He's like, what are you gonna do? Why you drop out of school? I'm like, bro, I just know. You just don't know. That's why it's not work for you. I know. If you could feel that shit when something will happen or not.
What type of beats were you making when you first started?
Trash ones. Still now. Nothing like that.
But what kind? Like Lex Luger type beat?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was trying. It's funny because I could never make a Lex Luger type beat, but I could try.
I feel
and it sounded like my own kind of style. It sucked. I always wanted to make it just like him though. Everybody, even to this day, I want to make beats like somebody. And I was like, it ends up sounding like a little unique, different.
What producer were you really looking up to at that point when you were starting?
Lex Luger. That's who really, actually, I forgot. That's who got me into that shit. Because I was listening to Cabin Fever and I seen the prod Lex Luger and I was like, then I started looking up into him and I was like, that would be just like him.
You used to watch some cook-up videos and shit like that?
I think, bro, how many times I watched those, I would wake up in the morning, I'm like, it's funny, them shits were really lit, watching those.
Facts.
I really started everything. I think that started a lot of people watch those. I feel like they do that shit now. Yeah, y'all.
Did you watch a lot of tutorials and shit coming up?
Hell yeah. I did everything. I had no one to show me how to do it, so I just got tutorials every day.
You still watch them now?
Hell yeah. But even though I know, I just do it just if I have a beat block, I'm like, let me go see what I can steal.
You got any certain channels you be going to and shit?
Nah. I just surf around. But nowadays I don't do it as much lately. Kind of stopped that. Kind of just make anything now. Kind of told myself let me stop worrying about what kind of beats to make instead of just making anything. It's some recent shit. And it's kind of been tight like that.
So when you go ahead.
I was gonna say, walk us through a little bit when you go to make a beat, what's your production process kind of like?
I just smoke a cigarette back to back. Just kidding. And I just either sit lately. I just been sitting there making a melody and trying to make a melody for an hour straight, and then I'm like, oh, this sucks, and then I end up making a beat. My process is pretty much just telling myself I suck. And then sometimes I'll stop and be like, let me go listen to some music so I can because I don't know, I don't sound right. But then I'll be like, wait, I think I'm good maybe. I go back from that. I don't know, my process is kind of like everyone else's, but I have to have a full outfit on. I said that in my Genius interview, but I cannot make beats without shoes on.
Without shoes on?
Nah.
So you gotta
I don't know who could do that. That's weird.
Wait, you have to have shoes on to make a beat?
Yeah.
Damn, I never...
Think about it. You make beats without your shoes on?
Yeah, I always my socks.
Pretty much.
I don't do that, yeah.
That feels like it's
I
don't feel like I'm awake. Or I don't know. I just don't feel like I want to make it feel like I don't know.
No, that's fact. That's some weird shit. If you sing it,
posting
walking
at
around
the
house with
house.
You do that? You make beats with no shoes on?
Hell yeah. When I'm at the crib, I don't be having shoes on and shit.
What?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I got the blanket on, got no shoes on. Don't eat. Sometimes
I always
socks.
got my shoes on.
Huh?
I be fine. I always got my shoes on.
Bro.
Yeah. And I hate sleeping. I just fall asleep in my full outfit sometimes. I just want to get back up. to this day, I just want to get back up and make beats like constantly. That's all I do.
Has it always been like that?
Yeah. I don't ever want to leave the house. Like so ever since I started, I ain't never left the house.
For real.
Wherever I'm at making beats, like I don't want no friends. I call all my friends up. I don't want nothing to distract me. Like I don't need no friends. Like that's a liability. Like I had all my friends this past year, like crazy shit happened. Like fucked up shit. Like this shit is crazy.
What you mean?
Everything. Like this music industry crazy. Having a bunch of friends when you start getting money is sketchy. Like this shit crazy. You don't know. Like the man you're with every day could really be setting you up like bad.
Yeah.
On some chess move shit?
Yeah, like these people that you meet here and then these people you meet over here that you would never, they're totally different ages. They do totally different things. You don't even know they knew each other. Who know this guy that just set you and got your $80,000 Jeep stolen with GPS on it. And you seen the GPS the whole time, like the whole weeks before. Like, damn, who came in my Jeep? Like that shit really happened. Crib getting broken into, finding cameras, dead ass.
Damn.
That's on my baby girl that I'm about to have.
But when the Jeep got stolen, like the insurance handled all that. And
Nah, I just had bought it. Like I'm lazy. Like, I don't want to leave the house, so I had it for like 3 weeks. I bought it like from another seller. I just bought it cash, and I didn't get a registered or license. Insurance yet. I was just being lazy, and like all my homies was like, "Get insurance, bro. What the fuck? You're tripping." Like my bigger homies, like, yeah.
Is taking a big loss like that make you like not want to make beats and not want to work?
Hell no. So when I got stolen, so it went. They tried to steal it one time, and like my mom was coming to come visit me at my apartment, and she's like, "Yo, someone's stealing your Jeep," and I'm like, "Damn!" So I ran out there, and like this dude's bitch was driving it off, and he was in another car, and like we just kind of like pulled her out the car, and then like my girl was on her ass, like, and all that. And then got it back, and I told my mom to go take it to her house, but then they also had GPS, and then on the way, my mom drove it back like 2 days later to my crib. Like, I was like, bring it back to me. And then somehow right before my house, the transmission oil all leaked out. Like, they unscrewed the bolt, obviously, so they could get it, so it could break down. Because it ain't like the transmission went out. It's just the liquid all came out, and the car just fucked up. They wanted the car to break down, so you had to park on the side of the road. Knowing my lazy ass, they know me for sure, whoever it was, obviously. So he ain't gonna go fix that shit. He gonna go sit there and make beats all day. That's what I did. Like, I said, fuck the fucking Jeep. Like, all I wanted, because I'm like, man, I'm just gonna make another hit and go buy some more cars or car.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to go buy another one, the same car.
So you knew it was like set up the whole thing.
Hell yeah.
Dang, that's foul.
Because it's like I caught the people that were doing it first.
You knew, you recognized
Yeah,
them?
I seen them like 2 nights before.
Dang. So how does that affect how you move now? I know you kind of touched on it earlier, but like...
I just like super ghost. I cut everyone out. I always had people around me then, like always. Because I was like, didn't want to be lonely. But now it's just me and my girl. And that's fine like that. Because she's tight. It's like the coolest girl, the coolest person in the world. Like that's all I have right now. I don't talk to my mom like that much no more. Because we've been getting into it. I don't talk to my dad as much because he moved. So I was just like, me and my girl, like she's solid. And we tell each other everything. Like, if I fucked a bitch, I'll tell her. Like, if whatever she does, I don't care what she does. Like, that's my dog. That's my homie. I made sure that I made her my friend, like my best friend, before like that's my girl. And then we having a kid now. That's just it's crazy because I done took all these losses. Like that's not the only loss I took. Someone tried to rob me for like my $15,000 chain, and I'm not capping when I said as much as it was. Like it was $15,000, and I go like I was doing Xans then. I stopped doing Xans, and I'm gonna go buy Xans. I hit the corner and these dudes started trying to rob me, 2 guns, started pistoling me and everything. And then I just fought them and I ran away. But all they did was break the pennant and they hit me up low-key and saying, you got the chain still. And I tucked it one day on the FaceTime, call on the pennant. I just have like the Cuban link. And then I was like, yeah. And then, so I guess the pennant fell on the floor. Because you can't break the chain. I got it made big for that reason. And a lock on it and everything. And then, so that was like, that went down the drain. And then the Jeep money went down. I was taking hella losses. Like, if I can keep going, like big losses, like, damn.
Was there like a major, was there an overall lesson that you learned in 2018? Like,
hell yeah. Like, don't trust a lot of people. Nobody. This shit is crazy. And like, I had to stop telling people like what I got. And like, I don't know. Oh, and stop doing Xans and try to pick them up at 2 a.m. and get your people to put guns to your head. And they shot my Jeep up. They shot at me. That was crazy. I was running down the street, and my other homie's in the Jeep, but he ain't do it. He ain't set me up. He wasn't him. because he got like a bullet right over his head and went right through the seat almost.
Yeah.
And he's driving down next to the Jeep. I'm right next to the Jeep, like got his cover, and they're hopping in a car too. But the street's so long and there's not one person on the street. And I'm like, damn, I'm about to die. I remember I was running and my shirt was off because they ripped it off. And I'm like, I remember telling, because when I was running, I really thought I was about to die because they're getting in a car, like they're gonna get me. They already tried to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like these, like, I know people pull guns out and they're like just trying to rob you. I know that, I've gotten that, but I never got robbed though. Like it never goes like that if not for them. You feel me? Because I'm like, you're gonna have to kill me for this shit. I don't really give a fuck. And then I'm running down the street like, damn, I'm about to die. Like, I'm talking like that as I'm running. I'm like, fuck it. And I was like, and I was talking to myself out loud. It was the funniest thing. I'm like, damn, do I hit a left? Hell no. I'm going to my Jeep. If anything, I'm gonna die by the Jeep. It was so funny. And then I got to the gym. I'm like, woo! I was like, it was lit.
Dang.
But then I was like, damn, bro.
How do you go back to normal life after like something like that? Like, what do you do?
I got home and made beats.
For
Like
real?
within like 5 minutes.
Put that energy straight into music.
I have to, bro. Beats saved my life, bro. If I didn't have beats in it, I would have been done, bro. I would have popped myself a long time ago. Dead ass.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like I'm a wimp though. That's why like I can't. Sometimes I'm like, but beats made me stronger, low key. It gave me something to live for. For sure.
So like, what's like your main process? You like have artists pull up to the crib, or like how do you usually get beats to the artists that you work with now?
Well, like with Pump, we were on tour and shit, and then I was just we were going to studios together, and I'll just cook up right there in front of him. And I'll try to play shit I've started, but you know when you play shit that you already had started, people are like, yeah, you know what I'm talking
It's
about.
not matching the
you have to
vibe.
cook something right there.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, pressure. I feel like you got pressure on you. Like, damn, you don't like this shit. But yeah, I just go there, make the beat in front of him most of the time. And then with Youngboy, Overdose, I just sent the beat to my homie at Atlantic, and it got placed. I was with Youngboy the other day too. I go to the studio with him as well. Yeah, I like making beats in front of him though. But like sometimes I like to send him too. Cause I like sometimes artists are different though. Like some of them have a weirder vibe when you're with them. Like you don't want to make beats. I don't want to be around them sometimes. You know they kind of have like egos and shit, and they don't want to talk and they want to be weird.
Definitely.
Damn. So even as a established producer, you still get weird vibes from?
Hell yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
When you cook up in front, are you clicking? Do you like click the melodies in, or you play keys? You use loops, like how you do it?
I click them in. I use something like nowadays. Like sometimes I'll put like because nowadays you got to make a lot of beats because there's a lot of people out there making beats and everybody making back-to-back beats and like you know. Then now it's like people making samples and sending them to like I get hella samples from like Palace and like Q Beats and all them. So sometimes I use one of those. And then I'll use like a loop or something like that. Or sometimes I'll throw up in a MIDI. So you have to make beats fast. Sometimes you have to just throw it in a MIDI. Or I'll throw it in a separate channel. Like I'll throw it in another instrument and mute that. Or like a sampler track. So I'll just see the ghost notes of the MIDI.
Yeah.
And then kind of just like copy it. Like not copy it, but like be in that same. Just get ideas.
Just be in that scale.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a gem right there.
You only use FL Studio?
Yeah. I use FL. Sometimes I thought about using Ableton because I used to make beats with my homie that used Ableton. I'm like, I thought you could do all this crazy shit. I think you could do crazy shit in there. It looked like they was doing crazy shit. Like low key, right?
Like what?
No, you
Like,
can snap in Ableton.
Yeah,
a
like
lot
with
of
melodies, I
productions
feel like you
and crazy
can.
stuff,
I like how it looks though. I was like thinking about it sometimes when I get bored.
Yeah, I feel like I always hear people say Ableton's dope, but then it's like I never like got time to try that shit out.
Yeah, I already
Yes.
know once I get in, I'm like, man, I'm gonna waste my time. Let me just get back to this.
It's gonna take you weeks to even like get comfortable in that shit. That shit crazy.
You put like you said, you know how you do the ghost notes. Do you ever put like the scales? Will you put the ghost scales in the sampler too?
Nah, cause after so many years of making beats, I know like every scale. Like I just know where to go.
So you know if the melody has like just like a passing tone or something, and that's not actually in scale, you know not to play on that note.
Yeah, and then like sometimes you could play a little like off the scale a little bit sometimes.
Right.
I hate that shit, bro.
Right.
I hate now. Just like cause like back like a few years ago, people never did that. Like a little like that under note of whatever root note you started in. I don't know what to call it, but
Like a half tone, like they're just one
I
step
hate
below.
that shit when they like it's like the beats in key and then they hit that little off.
yeah, I hate that too.
Bro, everyone
I
doing
feel
that
like
now, and then
ruins
you
the
kind of
whole
have to do
beat.
it because it's like the thing to do. But I don't do that shit. I don't do like the thing to do. Like fuck the thing to do.
I don't
They
like
do
my
it with the
808s
nowadays.
out of tone either. I don't like any 808s out of tone. I feel like that ruins the beat. Like,
That's my problem, bro. I hate every time I make an 808. Bro, one time, because my girl knows I use FL Studio. And like on
You
this
say
one,
your girl knows how to use FL Studio?
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I was like, sometimes I make her do my 808s.
For real?
Yeah.
damn.
Bro, she
cook up?
programs.
Yeah, she's better because you know she don't make beats as much. So like, she just like clicks in better bounces. Like I be trying to think there's a rule, and like, and she be snapping.
She be like, all right, go ahead, fill out the split sheet now.
Yeah, she's really judgmental, so she's like, oh no, that's not. She be telling me that's weak.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Gotta keep it real though.
So I want to go back to talking about selling beats on Soundclick. I seen you were really running up back then. You got a Benz and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What were some things you did specifically to get sales? You know what I'm saying?
Well, so at first, like I had no, so I was making $500 a month, and I was like, damn. And then I remember and then one day I got put into the charts on SoundClick, and then I started getting kind of better sales, and I'm like, damn, how do all these people get the top of the charts? And then I seen their ads, like I seen, oh shit, that guy's in the top charts, and then there's an ad of him right here. And I'm like, I'm about to pay for this promotion. Pay for the promotion. Next day, I'm in the top charts, like on some cheat code shit, they do that. And then I just started, like the next day I was making money, like boom. So I started doing that more, and it was like so much money. Yes. I like that shit. I like selling beats online. That shit got low-key better. It's less stress.
You think that was the downfall, like for SoundClick, is that you could just pay to get into the top charts?
Nah, I don't think that was it. I think the fact that they just changed it to a new layout. I mean, new what's it called? Yeah, like whole new website.
And they had the remember, like you had to purchase through PayPal, then they emailed you the beat. It wasn't instant, the instant store.
Yeah. I had to send all my beats manually.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Did you had like a layout and all that shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. I like the layouts. I like always getting new ones. Like I always used to watch other SoundClick dudes that was bigger than me. I was like, damn, that's so tight. You got a cool layout.
Fact though.
It's cool.
Like the MySpace fucking
hell yeah. It's like MySpace.
How do you sell beats now in 2019? Like not just like in person but online. Do you have like a plan for online sales in 2019?
I stepped away from online because like I was getting hella racks off royalties. I was like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm tired of guys hitting me up like, hey, you ain't selling my beat. So what? I ain't selling your beat. I'm lazy. I ain't doing shit. I'm just sitting here and I still ain't go to Soundclick. And I was like, I'm gonna take a break. And then I'm like, I kind of miss it low-key, like dead ass miss it. And I'm like, why not make extra money?
Do you think the internet game has changed?
Hell yeah. Now like BeatStars, man, I think is the main one. So I'm gonna hop back on BeatStars. I have one still, but I'm gonna upload a few beats. I ain't gonna upload a shitload like I used to though. I'm gonna do a few, and then I'm gonna do like on my website I have an option like of like custom beats or like of exclusives off the site. So it's gonna make it like they're only gonna have a few to choose from the lease and stuff. But then if you want like another one, and I'm gonna work with their prices, like I ain't gonna tax all the time.
Your manager said that you're about to like start your own little beat selling platform or something like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna start like a whole like beat selling website, but I'm not gonna make it where like anyone could sign up, low-key. I'm gonna make it where I kind of have to like listen to it and be like, oh yeah, they're tight. So you're gonna like get approved kind of, and then like it's gonna have a cool little layout, like cool way to work. And I'm just still working on it. I'm trying to make it different for most people. Damn, my dad's calling me.
You think the fact that you were successful selling beats online, you had a different approach, like when it came to like industry shit, like you weren't as desperate or?
Nah, I think the only thing that was better is like I had money, so I kind of had like a cockiness, and then like I had a Benz and shit, so I kind of pulled up, and then maybe they took me more serious, and I took myself more serious.
Definitely.
Cause at first I was like, I'm a joke, and I was like, oh shit, I'm lit.
Right.
I started getting money, and I started fucking hella bitches. Get a Benz, bro. Get a Benz, you start fucking. You fuck everyone's bitch, and you start getting shot at. It's fun.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that shit's hella funny.
So we seen in the No Jumper interview, you said making dope beats is cool, but your image and personality are very important. Talk to us about that.
So I think nowadays, since it's hella people making beats now, and everybody's good. Like it's people better. Like, it's hella people better than me. But I think when you're in the studio with the rapper and you have an image, I feel like they gonna like you have like, oh, he's okay. So like Solid with like Hood Rich Pablo and all them, and he's always like, damn, this guy hella cool. And then he always like other people tell me like, yeah, Hood Rich Pablo, and they always talk about my image like he's cool. He ain't like normal producers and all that. And I just like, I think they just treat you a little different. They want to choose your beat. Your beat could be weaker than the guy next to you, like your homeboy, and then or someone, so you're one of your homeboys, and then like they're like, I want that beat because he's that guy. That's facts. I know it. I seen it happen.
Right.
Do you think that plays a part in producers not getting credit on working stuff
hell
like
yeah.
that? You know
Damn, hell yeah. I've dealt with some shit like that. And then for sure, because I've done collabs with people and then they didn't get as much credit as me.
Because nobody knows them, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. And it's like, even like recently, we dealt with like a label not even giving the other person I made a beat with their what was it? They like didn't give him his percentage or what was it?
Oh yeah, they tried to write him off on the split sheet. They didn't.
Yeah, they didn't give him on the split sheets. They didn't even put his percent down.
Dang.
But like he put it in the email like both our names, and they just like screw that. Like they just didn't mind.
We fill out the split sheet with this information on it, and the label sent it back to us with this information removed.
X them out.
They just like removed this shit. Like that shit.
So it's
is
really
weird.
like the image is what makes you take you serious.
Yeah, that shit. So it's like it's kind of, but it's making it cool now. It's making it like not so, like making maybe more conversation. I don't know. It's making it cool though.
Mm.
I feel like I wanted to kind of like I think I wanted like the first few producers with Lil Image, like Metro, obviously, and all them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm trying to take it to the next level. I be doing burnt shit. Like I'm on Twitter eating pussy and shit. Like I'm different. I just don't give a fuck, bro. I don't think we have no rules in life.
I've been watching you for
gives a
some
shit?
years, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I know
got the
you for a
image.
minute.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely know what's going on.
They going wild on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm wild, bro. I chilled out there a little bit and I go back to being wild. I just don't want to live normal. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Just like, cause people got these rules like that. They just like this is the way to be. Like I don't know. And I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna like, okay, that's to do something bad. I'm gonna do like the worst bad. But not because it's by choice. It's just how I am. Like I'm
just
dumb,
like
bro.
extreme.
I'm stupid as hell. Like I'd be like, bro, what's wrong with you, Bighead? Why my name Bighead? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. It's because
I was thinking about that
I
too.
was young. I was like 4 years old, and just like I was at a babysitter's house, and it's like their older brothers, and like, Bighead, and I just ran with it. I told everyone my name's Bighead. Like when I was little.
Going back to what you were just talking about going crazy and stuff, you think as a producer, like living like a Rockstar party lifestyle, it's possible to reach like a Diddy, Jay-Z, or like Khaled level? Like,
I don't know. I'm gonna see. I don't know. Maybe yeah. I feel it.
as far as like having focus and like being able
Focus. Yeah.
and like really like get like billions and crazy shit
Maybe
like
you
that.
gotta chill out sometimes. I had to chill out sometimes. But see, I wasn't partying as much. Well, when I was with Peep and Tracy, we was lit. Like I was partying. We were with girls. We had a bunch of people over. It was always party. But somehow with all the partying, it's like while the party was going on, I was making music right in the party. Like when we made Peep songs, like no one knows that, but we're in like a room like ducked off in the party at his house, and it's just us three, me, Peep, and Tracy. But everyone else out there partying, all our friends that don't really like do music, they do it, but they just don't give a fuck. I don't think they don't take it seriously. That's like they're partying too much, so they're not doing nothing. So it looked like we were partying, but we're really just like doing like hella drugs, and we were making a bunch of weird songs. So we were always making music, no matter what part. Wherever I can go, I can make beats. Like, I was in the Uber on the way Young Boy session the other day, and I was like still finishing a beat because I had no beats when I was playing. I was like, my shit weak right now.
Talk to us a little bit about. I know you got. We were talking to your manager. He said you guys are in works with a Peep compilation.
Oh yeah. So I have like a few unreleased Peep songs. I'm making like a little project, and then I also have like unreleased like Peep and Tracy, Peep, some decks, some famous decks I'm gonna put on there. I'm gonna put some. I got like some a fire ass song with Key, bro. Yeah, it's so fire. It's like really good. And then some old Smoke Perp, kind of old with me. And then I got what's I got some Rico Nasty song, which I don't know if I'm gonna put on there yet. And then it's a little story behind it. That was a release through her label, and they shot a video and all that, and like the same Q beat sample I used, Dolph released a song with it, and then she heard it. She was hot.
What Dolph song?
I don't even know. I forgot. It's like, oh God, it's like on the tip of my tongue, but the beat's so hard. It's really hard. That shit hurts. It's really good. Like, I wish I could play it right now. It's that good, and I don't like none of my beats.
How is that like when you go through that experience? Like you know when QB is sending out loops to everybody. What is that process like? Is it like kind of first come first serve? Kind of.
I feel like it's like whoever he sends them out because he got to eat too. So it's like whoever gets a placement first, go for it, y'all.
Right. He's just like, y'all go at it.
That's my fault for being like lazy, I guess. Nah, it's her. They didn't release it. I don't know. The young Dolph just out there working, dropping shit. That's what it is.
I feel like it was just like the wrong time for it to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to put another the song tight. So I want to put another beat over it, but I ain't know that. Like fuck that. It sucks. I feel like labels like holding all these artists back with their songs, fucking shit up. Like, what you holding whole music back? Everybody's just dropping songs now. You gotta keep dropping shit.
All right, playing
Period.
shit out,
What's the point of holding something back?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't really make. I always
It
wonder
don't
why.
make no difference if you drop it next week or today.
Right.
What about like when Gucci Gang came out? How quick was that?
Fast, because Pump just drops shit. He likes it if he likes it, and that's why it works. Look at he did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He didn't have to clear it with anybody, clear it with the label or nothing.
He has to clear it with the label, but it's Lil Pump. They better listen to him.
Is it still like is he still able to drop music as fast?
Hell
now?
yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Don't you think so? Kinda.
I think as things progress, like, I think there's this beauty, like, me and Bighead talk about this all the time, like, there's this beauty to the come up and, like, the craziness and the wildness, and that's where, like...
Yeah, he's wild, so it's like they kind of got to listen to him, or he's going to do some wild shit on social media about it and say something. They don't want that. I feel like, don't you think?
So he's like got leverage because he's
crazy.
Yeah, and they just know it's going to work, I think, with
I
him.
think like a real artist makes sure to have that control early on so that they don't end up falling into, like, what the labels want to turn you into, I guess.
Yeah.
They kind of establish their own control.
Bighead's Bighead, he's himself.
Yeah, I ain't going to have no label going to tell me nothing. Or I'm going to walk in that bitch tripping.
So how did you
That'd
like
be so fun.
How did you like change from the Gucci Gang record?
Fuck, like money wise, and then just like being able to say like, oh, I'm 4 times platinum. I think I don't know. I think 4 times platinum. Yeah.
4 times platinum. And he produced 30% of that album.
Yeah.
He's got over 2 billion combined audio video streams.
Dang, 2 billion.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
it's a big ass.
it just got me
Crazy.
to like save more, and there's more people like, oh, he 4 times platinum producer with this man. It kind of gave me more like a leeway. Like I could kind of like
Charge more.
talk my shit down. That's all. But money, like where I could go buy shit. But I be running through money, bro. It's fucked up. But now I'm saving good. But my first time getting all those checks, I was like, fuck it. I was also taking hella losses too.
You think that shit like you had to go through to learn?
Hell yeah. I wouldn't do it no other way. I think everyone should do that when they get a big check. Just spend that shit.
For real?
Hell yeah, because think about it.
That's
Like,
the opposite of what most people.
tomorrow I
most
could
about it.
die, and like if I lived it like the way that someone else told me to do it, I'd been mad as hell. I'm like, man, my last day I did some shit like trying to be the right person, and that shit was whack. So I try to just do whatever I want to do that day, whatever it is, like whatever.
Did the increase of extra money make you lazier or not work it out?
Nah, I want to get more. It's not enough at all. No more. That's one thing I realized too. Is like it looks like bigger than it is. I'm thinking like 100,000 would be a lot, and it's so little now.
What, $100,000?
Yeah, you could spend that really fast.
How quick you think you can run through 100?
Like 3 months. Your next royalty check. Every quarter. You go back down to zero, like, damn. I know there's other producers I can see this name, like, and like big ones, like, maybe. And I'm like, damn, I know what you're talking about. I remember going through my royalty checks and being broke right before the next one.
Yeah.
It's like paycheck to paycheck, but just
on a
a
big
big
scale.
scale.
That's all it is, yeah.
Every quarter? Like,
Huh?
He's waiting on it every quarter?
Man, yeah, like recently, even like not even that long ago, I just got like my other one, and I'm like, fuck, man. To my girl, like, damn, we about to have a baby. What we gonna do? And they're like, oh, we're rich again. It's stupid. Hey, not a lot of people say that though.
Right.
Yeah, that's
right.
keeping it real.
I think it's like a
Gotta
mindset
keep it
change.
real.
It's like a mindset change that got to happen, like to change it from like living paycheck
Bro,
to paycheck.
yeah, you go from like being the like fuck everything to like, hey guys,
What you mean?
what you want? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
When you get that when that first of the month hit or whatever.
it's so funny.
It's like a
That
real
paycheck
mood
comes.
swing.
I gotta keep it ratchet, you feel me? If I was working paycheck to do the same shit, damn, when my paycheck coming.
You think that's common in the industry where people just kind of make it look
Yeah.
good?
I feel like it's common. I don't know though. I don't think, maybe not actually. I think people save their money a little better. I spend a lot. I spend on stupid things. Not now though. Like the baby and shit changed me a lot. Like, so a lot. I turned into old grandpa. That's just whack. Whole swag is whack. I'm daddied out.
Damn.
Before that, what was your biggest expense?
Car. The whip. Oh, before the
Before the
royalties.
baby.
Oh,
I'm saying like before the baby. Like what was you spending your money on the most?
Yeah, you said you spent on stupid things.
clothes, car, strippers. Nah, I wasn't spending no money on strippers. I was fake spending it, like just flexing it and then fucking them for free. Cause I look different than everyone in there.
I feel you.
And then and like maybe like drugs. Oh my God, bro. Bro, I spent so much on drugs back then.
Talk to us a little bit about that, because I know you talk a lot about that on Twitter.
Yeah. You don't want to be sick. That's why, bro. That's what I want to say. Oh my God, bro. I hate these rappers talking about perks this and lean this, but they like popping one perk, or they like not even doing. But or they get back on like their live and they be like, man, y'all tweaking, y'all have too much perks. I only smoke weed, bro. Stop rapping about this shit, because I really woke up like every day sick as hell, bro. Like aches and pains, like waiting for the plug. Like, bro, where are you, bro? I'm sick, bro. You got me. Can you just come through and like trying to get a fix, bro? Like spending racks, bro. Like overdoing that shit, and then like they over here just playing around with the shit, like joking, and it's like it's kids out there listening, like, oh, it's okay to do this shit because they talking about it and they successful, so. And then that guy that's rapping about it ain't even really doing it. But shit, I don't have no problem talking about it. If they talk, I like people that rap about drugs. I love drug songs. Like,
you don't think it affects the culture negatively?
Fuck it. I don't care what it affects, but I don't like when it's just like false. But if you really live that life and you rap, if it's true, it's like you. I just want everybody to be real, like, you know what I mean? So, and like sometimes to me, when I hear a drug song, I go back to like listening to it, like, yeah, I was really off. I don't know, it's just tight, but just really live that
but
shit. Like, if a rapper gonna start rapping them opiates, you better be like done every opiate, heroin, everything, and be really opiate out, like really rap about that shit.
Just like being transparent and honest.
Yeah,
like
I lived that shit, bro. I done been through the whole opiate state. That shit's fucked up. For real, bro.
Yeah, I think it has like when it comes from someone that's actually experienced it, like it's authentic, you like, it doesn't have that negative influence because you get to see both.
And they say the realness.
Both sides. Like you can see the genuine, like.
Yeah, sometimes they don't glorify it all the way. They say like Lucky, the rapper Lucky from like, and like he says things like he'd be like, stomach pain, he's not ashamed, I can afford it, like all that shit. Like,
I've heard Juice WRLD say his stomach's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mine never got fucked up ever.
Perks?
Not well, in the beginning if I took some, I was geeked up as fuck, but nah, like when I withdraw, I don't know, people always like, you got the shits or I'm throwing up. Like, that never happened to me. Not when I was withdrawing ever. I was just more like leg pains and like
aches.
Emoed out. Yeah, aches. Oh my God.
Fucking.
It's the worst, bro.
You know, you said back then you used to like, back when you were a kid, you used to like not fuck with drugs, or like right before you got into it.
I was super straight edge, like straight A's. I just want my dad not to be mad, like be happy with me. He ain't get mad at me ever. My dad was like, oh, my parents let me do whatever I want. Like, I was 10 years old riding my bike around, staying at friends' house 3 days, not telling my parents where I was, type shit. But the fact that they gave me that freedom and like they never scolded me like that, I didn't want them to be mad at me. So I was super straight edge. I didn't even like want to tell them I had a girlfriend or nothing. When I was little, like, I don't fuck with girls. I'm a good kid. I didn't even cuss for a long time. Yeah.
So what made that big change? Like, at what point was that change happen to where you was like,
yeah, what made you stop getting fucked? Like,
music. I started making music, and then I got money. I got the Benz, and then I started going out to parties. And I was in the bathroom one day with my homie, and then he had coke, and I was like, let's do that. Let me try that shit.
You feel like
and
it was
then
like,
I did it, and that night was the tightest night ever. I had to take 2 bitches into there. Bro, like, the first time doing coke, it's gonna be like the craziest shit that happened to me. Like, did it, and all of a sudden, I don't know how we got 2 lesbian bitches inside the bathroom, and like he kissing on one, I'm kissing on one, and then I'm over here touching. I'm like, this girl don't even like boys. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, dang, this is crazy. Coke's crazy. And you walk out there and I had like my baby mama at the party, but then we were like broken up kind of day. You know, you're in high school doing bullshit, fucking around. And then I had this other girl that she was with her boyfriend though, but I still kind of had to make it look like I'm not with all these bitches. So I had like 3 girlfriends there, and I'm just bouncing around. Those are big ass mansions, so I'm like bouncing around on each one, and I'm off coke. So I'm like, phew. And they're looking at me like, and they're looking at me like, what's wrong with him?
He's lit. He's booted.
You feel like do you feel like you was always a wild child, and then it just like when you start getting into music, it just like was like released it. It just released it almost. Yeah, like you didn't have to put a cover.
And my dad told me to don't do that music shit. I used to do it, and it fucked me up. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna be good. Yeah, it released it because you start becoming like the man of like your city. You just get like people are just introducing you too much shit. And I'm too easy to be like, nah. I'm like, all right.
Dang.
I'm trying to get rid of like, because I'd be like, I would be all sad all the time. So I'm like, yeah, these drugs. Let me do that. Let me figure out some shit. or maybe it'll make me make beats better. That shit really does that. It really does. Because when I stopped, I don't want to make beats for a minute.
Like, you ever get worried about like long-term stuff? Like any long-term effects or nothing?
Nah. I don't know if long-term I'm going to be there. After all the shit I've been doing, I'm like, damn, this shit might be cut short. I just want to I just try to live like every second, like that moment. Like even like in an interview, I'm like, hey, pass me, sir. Like that second, if I want something, I'm gonna have it. Like, and people are like, you gotta have patience. Fuck patience. Throw that patience out the window. Cause you have patience, you ain't gonna ever get nothing. I want everything right now.
Do you think having like a kid ever change that? Like change it a little bit?
The only thing having a kid did was save my money better and be cleaner, because I'm like messy low key. Like I'm really like clumsy and like I be spilling shit. Like look, I just put the ice cream in there and I'm dirty. Like I can't be touching the baby like that. So I'm trying to work on that. And just maybe I should settle down a little bit, not do too much crazy shit.
I mean, you say you was getting like a grandpa. So I can't imagine.
I feel whack right now. Like I feel like I'm really a grandpa. I'm with my girl every day. Like I used to know everybody I was wild, like trying to get bitches, and like I don't really care about bitches like that. But I really just want to I just want another hit. I want to make some more hits.
Okay.
That shit feels good.
Kind of like that focus coming back.
That shit's lit. Yeah, I'm coming back. It's just about to be lit. I already know it.
So talk to us about some of the beats you make, like more like Witchblades and shit, like that vibe. Would you say you're like the creator of that vibe? That like vibe?
I think the creator, I kind of just hopped in and tried to be like, because I looked up to all like the goth people, like all like the goth wave and like NetArb and Cortex and Smoke a Sack and all them. So when I got in there, I was like, I remember I used to always try to make beats like NetArb. He has like these 808s that are like cranked, because he makes them on Ableton, and I've tried. He literally gave me the 808, showed me what to do with the EQ. I was like, bro, it's just yours has a different slap, and it's pattern too. It's so simple, but it's tight. And I used to try to do that with Witchblade. I tried. Like I literally was like, I'm gonna be NetArb right now, and I like did it exactly how he could, and did everything. Used his 808 and all that, and it doesn't sound nothing like him. Every time I try to make a beat someone, it has my own like super stupid sound I hate, but it's cool. It's fuck it. I'm starting to get used to me. And trying to like embrace it.
So whatchamacallit? So like, what do you like? You like spend a lot of time mixing your beats, or like how does your process on that look like?
Sometimes I feel like if you gotta mix a beat, it ain't the right sounds.
Fast.
Cause Gucci Gang, I didn't mix shit. Like the Genius, I don't think I showed the mixer track at all.
And then they used the 2-track. They didn't like the Damn,
and it was recorded. I made the beat at the studio. He didn't use it. And he recorded 2 days later at an Airbnb that happened. And he walks in there with Airbnb and it has a studio low key, but with nothing in it. Like if it had this, a little smaller, but with nothing. Kind of like, and then they went back to like downtown, picked up some like equipment and put it in there. And then we happened to find out it's like someone I used to like an engineer of Blink 182.
Dang.
Yeah, it had like plaques on the wall.
Dang, that's fire.
And I love Blink 182. So I was like hyped. And I walked in when I came back to the Airbnb right when he was done recording.
So you just got to walk in and hear the final thing.
Yeah, it was tight. And I hate being in the studio when people are making a song, like when a rapper's rapping.
I always end up hating the song for some reason.
Yeah.
You just hear it too many
Or
times.
I feel like if I'm sitting here, I feel like I'm bad luck or something. I'm like, they're not going to be able to rap. Or I think I have a vibe where maybe like they think I'm just weird or judging them too much. I don't know what it is, but every time I sit there, shit don't go right. And but if I walk out and just go smoke cigarettes or go walk around and do like just sit outside, I walk back in and like the song's done. Like yeah.
Can you tell us what's the vibe like when you're in the studio with Pump?
With Pump, so when I'm with Pump, he like actually it's kind of weird because like it's hard for me to even believe it, but he takes my advice a lot. Like and so like I could kind of tell him, he asked me a lot, like, should I say this, should I say that? Like, when he's writing, or like, when he says something, and then, or like, with a flow, or if he says something too calm, or if he's doing his yelling stuff, I'd be like, yo, like, on Gucci, and like, when I was making the beat, we were both mumbling, like, da-da-da-da-da-da, the Gucci Gang shit, and like, I kept saying, yeah, that calm shit, keep it calm, you're like a different Pump right now. It sounds more serious, like, you can take it serious. And I knew that was gonna be a hit, I could tell. But yeah, he takes my advice a lot, which is surprising, and he's like, super cool, like, more than any other rapper. It's crazy. Like, he's really like cool. All the other ones, you kind of like, you can't talk to other ones, but you can actually talk to Pump.
Okay.
Cool dude.
Now, what about you? Still work close with like Tracy and Niels and them?
Yeah. Niels, we haven't been around each other, but I talked to him again. And then that's my dog. And then Tracy, that's my dog too. Like those are my best friends. Tracy moved after Peep died. Like everyone just split up.
Yeah.
And like, cause right when Peep died, it was the 9th day of me being sober, and I broke my foot that day at on some shit at Adam's shop on a bicycle. I broke my foot.
Damn.
And I'm in the hospital, and then I get a call like, "Yo, did Peep die?" I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Damn, he died." And then everyone just split up. Like Tracy went out to New York because LA, he hates LA. It's Toxic City. Like Peep has a song called Toxic City. It's about LA, and that's for real. LA will fuck you up.
For real, why you say that?
Because I seen so much artists come out here like before they got established, and they just stayed where they're at. They got too comfortable with this Airbnb life and with bitches every night and going on their Instagram and their social media like link up. They got too used to like, "Hey yo, can I get a picture?" Like thought they made it.
And then the money slows up and you're burned out.
Their whole like momentum slows up.
Damn. So what do you recommend? Just kind of like, how do you?
I think they should stay in their hometowns.
Just come out here and work.
Yeah, and then get up out of here. Only come here to work. If you notice the ones that make it, be those ones.
For real?
Hell yeah. The ones that come out here and want to stay here in the Airbnbs and do all that finessing, it never works out. They're too busy trying to make a living. They're not making a living yet off music. They're trying to make a living off cracking cards back then and do this and that. And now it's like, you're not making music as much.
Right.
Or it's bitches out here.
Right.
Who gonna make songs when there's bitches in the room?
I feel you.
Me. Gonna fuck the bitch before.
Somebody get this man. Yeah, but I could definitely feel like this is my first time ever in LA.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so when I
That's
come out
lit.
here, it's kind of like I feel like you could get real comfortable real easy. Like,
Right?
You could
Like
get
you
real
get here and you're like,
comfortable.
this shit tight.
Yeah, you just be like, well, shit, I ain't really got to do too much, but
Palm trees.
But I'm in
and all
LA.
that shit.
Yeah,
We can link
right.
up tomorrow, bro.
right. Like I'm trying to go walk around, just walk around today.
And that shit won't get over for a while. And I'm from here. But shit, I would never got to see LA that much when I was young, because I was living here, but I was young. So when I moved out to way out there, I never leave there. I would never leave the desert town. So when I finally, like, when we got to go to LA, like, LA was like a trip. Like, we about to go to LA.
Yeah.
But I'm from LA. But I still don't know. Like, I still haven't seen all this shit. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm not from LA sometimes.
You notice any differences in people from LA? Like, what difference do you notice in people from LA and like outsiders?
They're late. Late as hell. Like, who listens to LA rap? I'm just like, nah. No,
LA 's
that
late,
shit's
you
starting to take off again because Blueface, that shit's tight.
Facts.
Yeah.
How you feel about that new sound, that new wave coming in? There's a lot of people
With
trying to
me,
sound like that now.
It's old. That's why I started making beats kind of like, so I was making beats like DJ Mustard and Lex Luger, because DJ Mustard's like the guy here. Like, we go to LA parties, bro, and there's like bitches twerking and it's like that shit. Hey, it's all that's what you hear.
Right.
And then I'm like, damn, I want to make beats like this so I could play it in the parties and I got all the bitches. I used to always think like, I want a beat played in a party. I wanted that so bad when I was younger. So I was making those ratchet beats. Those
Definitely
just are
got that
so
shit
hard
now.
to make, bro. Try to make one of those, bro. That's hard shit.
That's
ever.
I always
Mustard
see
type
Flippp.
beat?
I always see Flippp make them like
He good.
Flippp go crazy.
He good though.
He's
I
a
was like,
Flippp
why is
exclusive.
it so easy? Because I used to live with him. And I'm like, I used to be annoyed, like, you make those too easy. I'm jealous.
So what was that like? Y'all had like a studio at the crib and shit. Y'all.
Nah, we was just for that. We weren't even making money off beats. Like, he
Really?
wasn't making beats like he was just I started like kind of help him with that, and he was helping me learn how to like hustle on the streets when he like selling cars on Craigslist, like flipping shit. We were buying cars on Craigslist and then reselling them because I was 17. I wasn't living at my mom's no more. I was living with Flippp. He was always telling me, if you go back to your mom's, you're gonna give up. And that shit was like the good advice. Staying with Flippp taught me a lot. I don't think if I didn't meet Flippp, I wouldn't have wanted to hustle as hard. Sure, that guy got like implanted some money thing in my head. Like, you gotta get, like, he made me excessive money, and he took me like the first strip clubs and shit. So I had money, I had cash from like all the cars. You could make a lot of selling cars. That's like something to invest in. You make money off beats. I always think about doing that again, but it's stressful.
It takes a lot of time and shit.
Hell yeah, bro. We would like go park somewhere, go get Starbucks, and we'd just sit in a car. And I had no license, so I had to drive the cars back. It's pretty scary. It sucks because I was my first time driving. I had to drive on the freeway.
Yeah, your first time driving.
And no license.
No license. So I'm like shitting bricks. No registration. I just told
No
the guy about
insurance.
this. Yeah, nothing. He's just driving this car home. That it's your investment.
Hot as fuck. Bless.
Like,
Bless you.
I'm like, fuck, this guy, I gotta get home, park this bitch, and then you gotta go sell the car to people. And I'm like, normally the car be fucked up and shit. You be like, it's fucked
Yeah, you know,
up.
that
gotta
fire
ride
the
it.
engine
They're
outside.
They're like, let me see your ID because they want to match it with the pink slip. And they're like, nah, this is my dad. Like, you gotta come with lies.
You ever had dudes try to come back after you, like once they found out?
Nah, not come, but they'll call us. We'll block their number. But I had guys like try to call the cops on some shit because we were like on some bullshit. It wasn't. I didn't care if they did, and we weren't doing nothing bad. But our times the guys chased me and I run back to the crib. But I normally Flippp will be there watching, like just like in the car over there. But we'll have little skill schemes. Like we'll pull up and he'll pull up like I didn't know him. And another car, I'm like, and act like he wants to buy it too. So we'll have like a bidding war. So yeah, me and Flippp go back low key.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then so he was making beats on Logic and they're like, whatever. And like he'll tell, I don't know, man, weren't you guys with him recently?
Yeah,
I don't know if he told you all that or
that.
whatever. Then he hopped on FL and I was like showing him FL and he started snapping.
For real?
Damn.
Hey y'all, FL got a cheat code like y'all say.
Yeah.
Just kidding, nah, I'm playing.
No, I want to ask you something when you was talking about LA. Do you go out to Atlanta a lot?
Nah, I've been to Atlanta 3 times or 2 times.
Dang,
and
that's it?
Yeah, it was only to do shows. Because last year, all I did was tour. All year, I was with Pump. So, like, I'd come home for a day. And normally, I would stay with Pump in the hotel. So, like, I was actually middle of last year. And I was with Pump every day. No, like, 2 days, we'll stay at the hotel out here, make some music, and we'll fly back out to go do some shows. Like, go out to Atlanta. And then do a show. And then, like, I'll try to link up with you. I'll link up with Madman every time. And then I have to get back and go home. So I never got to go there and like really see it.
Like
except one
experience the
time.
scene.
Yeah, one time on Tracy's tour, I was out there for like 2 days. I was tired. I forgot. And I went to go eat at like some breakfast diner thingy. Like off, like kind of like away from like Masquerades. Like, I don't know, just a little off to the side of like kind of like where not the buildings are. But if you go to like, that place is weird. I think I didn't see it that much. I was there, but like I was just at the hotel and then driven in like a tour bus or like a Sprinter to the show. So you don't see nothing except like you kind of see like windy roads and then into the city. Is that like how it is kind of?
No, no.
Or like up and down hills
They
kinda?
moved the Masquerade. Oh, you talking about when Masquerade when it was over like by Ponds. When it was over by Ponds. They shut that one down though. They
The
moved.
one that they did just recently?
Yeah, you know the one that was like the big building and had like the stilts and everything and they had like the purgatory, the heaven and the hell, right?
Yeah, then you go underneath the ground and all that. I was just...
Oh no, that's the new one, right? That's the new one, yeah.
Yeah,
the
that's where I
underground.
was. Yeah.
Oh, the underground, yeah.
So yeah, like, well, I drove from this hotel, and like, I low-key was like on some weird streets. It was like green forest, and then just turned into the city. It was weird. I don't know. It was kind of far though. I kind of said it was far, but it was tight.
I'm not sure, but can you tell us tell us about tour life with Pump?
That's probably crazy, man.
Oh my gosh, we went to Canada. I was the first time going out of the country. I have crazy videos. It's so lit, bitches, like just everything you would think it was, but like probably crazier than that. Oh shit, who am I calling? That was my dad. Oh, it won't end. It won't end.
You got a special guest on the podcast. Special appearance.
Hey, Dad, I'm in an interview right now. Hang up.
Hey, tell us, say what's up.
Oh yeah, say what's up.
Gang.
That's good.
What up, gang?
on?
But yeah, at the location. Let me call you back.
That's fire.
All right, bye. No, yeah. So so Pump tour life is crazy. Like it's girls. Like, all right, I'll say that. So, hey, I was in this one state, and it was these girls with boyfriends. These 2 girls, and they had coke. Damn. And like these 2 dudes had like coke and shit, and the bitches had coke, and they pull up, and they run the bitches thing, and they thought the guy. I don't know why guys think that rappers gonna let them on the bus. Like, anyways, their girls get on the bus, and then I like when the girls was hopping on, I knew those girls were coming because I wanted coke at the time. That's when I did coke. I don't do coke no more. The girls was coming. I'm like, yeah, damn, whatever. So I'm with this like chubby girl kind of, like slim chubby, like actually too chubby, and I'm getting top, and I'm like, so there's nowhere to take them sometimes, bitches. So like, there's on tour buses, there's like a hallway, and then like some bunk beds. And I'm in like someone's bunk bed. I wasn't in mine for some reason. Oh, I got my bunk bed taken. That's why. So I'm in another bunk bed, getting head, and the girls come, and then somehow like I got those other 2 girls. I go out, I'm like, hold on, coke's here for sure. I told this girl get up off me. I go do the coke, and then like that got me to finesse those girls to come back there, and I'm like somehow I fucked the 2 girls with boyfriends, and then was getting head also from the chubby girl. At the same time, I was like, yo, this is stupid. I'm gonna get an STD or something.
So these dudes they were just like let their girls go on the tour bus like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and this was funny. Oh my God. What's worse is I went out there and like smoked a cigarette with them and like did more coke with their boyfriends. And I told them like, nah, they're tripping on their girls. Like, nah, they're the only good girls on the bus, dead ass.
Damn, bro.
That's lame as fuck. That's the lamest shit.
That's tour life,
another
bro.
question
It's
for
fucked
you.
up.
Damn,
Like,
bro.
it's really like if I go on tour, when I go on tour again, I ain't gonna do that shit. Like no crazy shit like that.
I got a question for you. Like, do you think coke is a drug that kind of changes your life, or
Nah, coke. Coke.
it opens you up? Maybe
With me, I think they don't. People always think it changes it negatively, but I think it like kind of like it makes you like kind of like you're a new person. Cause I wouldn't like this.
I thought you were about to say changes you positive. I was like, damn, bro.
I was like, oh no. Nah, but it's not as negative as people think. It could it could make you a little more of a better personality where people like it. Like not where you're on it, but like even after you do it, like after you try it, it kind of opens you up to like things and gives you a little more confidence. Even for like a lifetime, I think there's positive effects and negative effects to everything.
Yeah.
So I think all drugs have a positive slight effect on you. It makes you like cooler. Like, you're automatically gonna feel cooler doing some bad shit. Oh, like, you go to jail, you're gonna come out like, I went to jail, bro. I'm gonna act sad, but I know I'm cool today. You know what I'm saying? So you do some drugs, you're gonna feel cooler. And if you feel cooler, you're just cool. You're gonna get cool shit done.
You feel like it's like a positive and a negative to everything, though. Right?
Hell yeah, everything. That shit's fucked up.
I had a question. Do you think? That scared me. That scared the mess out of me. It's melted ice cream. Oh, that scared me.
Fuck, I'll clean it up.
Nah, but I had a. Do you feel like when you're doing drugs, does it feel like it doesn't change you? It kind of just like magnifies whatever's already there. So like if you were a talkative person, then you get on coke, you're just gonna talk more.
Yeah, but then sometimes talking to people don't be talking on drugs. Like, but me, like, see, I'm like, how I'm talking right now. This is after drugs. Before drugs, I was like scared of everything, like everything in
like
life. I was so
anxiety?
scared. Yeah, I was actually the reason I got on like benzos, like Xans, and all that. I'm prescribed it. So like, I wasn't just doing those like really to get high, and then like definitely drugs like could either make you talkative. I think if you're like quiet, I kind of like think it just like kind of changes you like the opposite of you. But no, sometimes talkative people do turn more talkative though, and like with me, I'm kind of like a heavyweight. Like, I could do drugs and you can like just be normal as hell. I never really felt weird, except one time, like I kind of, like the drug did me was when I accidentally popped 2 fake Xans. Like after, this is prior to Peep's death. Yeah. I popped 2 fake Xans, and right when I did it, I knew it. Like, oh fuck, they're fake, and it was fentanyl, and I was fucked up.
Damn, what does fentanyl do? What is fentanyl? Is that the horse tranquilizer?
Nah, hell no.
I don't know. It's
that's
like a cancer. It's like they give it to you. Ketamine's crazy. I done ketamine. It's fun. There's like a lot of positive things about ketamine. But
I seen a documentary about that shit.
Yeah, it's chill.
Like people actually like do it like spiritually type shit.
No, well, it takes away depression. They have ketamine clinics out here even, and like if you're suicidal, you won't want to kill yourself no more. Like
so
if someone just
you
starts
do it once and it was like it'll cure you of it.
Bro, for like 3 months, you're like the happiest person I've ever been, and then I'll do it again. Like
Then what about
it's
after?
true. Like I'm not even a cab, not trying to like stick up for no. I'll fuck all drugs. You know. This shit ain't fun to me no more, but that shit is pretty weird how it does that. And I didn't believe no one. I used to talk shit about it before I did it. So like when I did it, cause I was trying to like kill myself one day with like Tracy and all them. I was at this loft, the loft that we used to be at, and I was trying to do all this blurt shit, like hurt myself. And then like they're like, just try this. And then I was really, the reason I was sad, like hurt, because like my mom was calling me about like money, like bitching like she don't got money, and then I was like, then I don't got money either.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I never been this, and this is when I'm selling beats on Soundclick. So I'm like, I used to be all like focused selling beats on Soundclick, and now I'm over here like with these rappers fucking up. And I'm like, man, fuck this shit. And I was doing too much coke. I was off a coke 3-day coke binge, and I was like, oh, fuck everything. And I was trying to hurt myself doing dumb shit, and then Tracy's like, do this, like we had ketamine. No, not Tracy, some other guy actually, some like ketamine plug actually, but he's a cool dude. He ain't trying to sell shit. Like he'll give us all this shit, and I did it. And I was like, wow. And I went to making beats. I made beats all night, and we made a song and everything. It was like, and it was tight. Song was, I don't know what the song was. Oh, I think it was Vampire in the Moonlight. No, not whoa, I'm tripping. No, I was thinking because he said something about vampires. It was Favorite Dress by Tracy and Peep. I made that song that night. But yeah, so after it came me, I was like a whole nother person. I was all happy. It was funny as hell. But then like you do too much, you go in a K-hole and you start hallucinating and you just can't stay awake. You're just like, but it's the best sleep ever. You wake up like, bro, the next day I woke up so positive, like the best. It was, and from there on, it was tight.
I got a question. If you could go back, would you and like choose if you would do drugs or never do them? Which one would you choose?
Do them. Yeah, I wouldn't change nothing really besides having friends. That's the only thing I would change.
What you mean?
So I don't get nothing stolen from me or like just, bro, there's such distractions. Like any producers out there, like, do not have no friends with you when you start getting money or ever. Just make beats and be solo. Being solo is always cool. Or only friends should be music friends. Like y'all all make music, you feel me? So y'all could hang, like that's normal. Because you guys don't be productive. Like all my friends, real friends are music people.
Aren't music people?
No, are.
Oh, are, yeah.
So long story short, only hang with people who
that do what you do.
Yeah.
That live the same life as you. There ain't no reason not to. You gonna fuck shit up.
How do you feel about like signing and producer signing and signing over publishing and all that kind of stuff?
I think if the bag's right, you know what I mean? If it's a big enough bag, maybe.
Have you ever signed?
It depends what placements you have and all that. That's all depends on the deal. Nah, but I'm talking to like about deals and shit. I could have a fat deal, huh? We have people talking about fat ass deals.
Talk to us about
I got a
some
bunch of big, like some fat ass. I was like, bro, I wasn't even expecting someone like to get them like offer like that.
Bro, so what's that like?
I'm like, who the fuck
Is
am
there
I?
like
Why
a
you
temp
trying
like,
to give me
oh
that?
shit, let me go grab that? Or are you kind of thinking about
I want that
smart?
shit bad. I want the baby on the way.
What are you going to do with it?
Flip it. And I was like, nah, I'm going to make money off it easy. I'm going to call Flippp, DJ Flip. What do I have? Dead ass. That's what I'm going to do. I'm first if I get it.
But what about, how do you feel like having those side hustles and stuff? Don't you think that takes you away from your main focus?
One day I got to like,
all that shit's a full-time job.
Well, not hustle. I'm going to invest into like a real business.
Like what kind of? But all that shit takes like for 60,
people don't know
80
about
hours
me
a
is
week
I
of work
know
to
a
really
lot
have a good
about like
business.
little businesses. Like I have a lot of friends that are way older than me. Like, so the only friends I have outside of music are like older, like 30 or and plus year old that have businesses like hospice centers and stuff. And
some more some
weed
like
shops
investment
and
stuff.
growing weed. Like yeah, like real business. I'm more like yeah. So stuff like that. Like I'm really into like if you sometimes like something like that, it's not an act I put on of acting like I don't give a fuck, like I don't like funny, but like at times I'm super serious too. Like right now I'm super serious too. Like and like I know a lot of things. Like I like all that business shit and all that. Yeah, I want to be like a businessman. Like that's my new thing. I want to own some cool shit one day. I don't want to just make beats that long. I want the next kid to come up or bring up the next kid. That'd be tight.
Hell yeah. So shit, but what's your overall goal for like your vision for your producer career?
I want a lot more. I want to like, bro, like low key, like how much hits like Metro has a lot of hits, damn. But like some shit like that, I just want to keep going crazy. And then like, I kind of like don't have like a super goal. I'm just kind of going with it, but I just want to just go in. Like I just want hits. I want people to hear good music. That's what I want. And I also make money off it. But like, cause it feel good when you get a placement. You feel me? Like everyone can hear your song and you're just like, yeah, it's tight. And I give them a good song. That shit feel tight. That's all I want. But like long term, like I'm not really thinking like how I want it to exactly go. I hope to like go perform more, do more shows.
Like on some DJ and shit?
Yeah, I rapped recently.
I was just about to ask you.
I dropped a song and I only performed it one day and I got like 90,000 plays.
Okay.
And like people, I haven't got one negative thing like, oh, he's a producer rapper. Cause I don't look at myself like that.
We're gonna drop a link so everybody can check that out.
Yeah, cause I've wrote a lot of songs, like I've written a lot of bars on them, like a lot of stuff, like I'm really like I give a lot of info. I'm very judgmental, like kind of. That's why I said I had to kind of step out the studio when starting rapping.
That makes sense.
But I was just about to say, like I feel like you might as well rap because you're really out here living this shit. Like
yeah, that's what that's what, bro.
Like,
That's funny you said that. Because I'm really
saying.
against like the producer rap shit.
For real?
Yeah, like
But you
before.
living that lifestyle though. You ain't
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, I'm really doing this shit they're rapping about. And then like I did it, and then people were like, oh, your voice is cool. And like I hate everything I do, but my voice is kind of cool sometimes. It like actually is.
I think like the biggest thing I'm taking away is like that authentic. Like if you really live it and you really got something to say about it, like it's gonna connect regardless.
They don't know. Watch, I'm gonna drop a song. Watch, you're gonna see it. It's just I don't like none of my beats.
None of your own
I wish
beats?
I could just take like the homies beats and like let me put my tag on there. But no, I don't feel right doing that.
Nah.
A little bit. Like I do like kind of like if I collab with the homie, yeah. I like when I collab with people, like my friends, like the ones I do, because I just feel like the beats are better because like they touched it.
Yeah.
Like deadass, if like y'all ever like if the homie made that melody and y'all made the melody, you would like just because he made it.
Hell
Rather
yeah.
than, like, if you made it, it's like
It says like,
But really, that shit is all good. Like what we all make, it's good. It's just we're gonna judge ourselves. I can't seem to take that advice, no matter what.
Shoot, man. Another episode in the books, man.
Hell yeah, that's
Shout
lit.
out. Any shout outs or any
Shit. I don't know. Who do I shout out?
shout out everybody.
My baby mama.
Hey.
That's the reason I like really want to like. I really just want to stunt on her. That's the
on
reason
your
I do
baby
everything I do to be cooler than her and shit on her.
It's like a friendly competition.
Shout out Alex. Shout out Monzo, Jody, Slim. All them.
Tell me your Instagram.
Shout out G Neils.
Your Instagram and Twitter.
Oh yeah, at Kill Bighead on everything. At Kill Bighead on Twitter. At Kill Bighead on Instagram. But stop shooting at me and don't kill me.
When's the new album coming out? When can we expect that?
Shit, I don't know. We just gotta get some songs cleared and shit, but not that long.
This year?
Yeah, because I was supposed to release a Rich the Kid and Peep song, and I was gonna just leak that bitch. But now I talked to I talked to Peep's mom because I was getting mad. Like, bro, these labels is playing with me, bro.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
And then so I talked, and then Peep's mom hit me up, and she was like, she wants to do it, and she has more to say, low key.
That's dope.
She fucks with, so yeah, bro. I got like I have some cool shit.
Was that a song that they were in the studio together or like a separate?
No, yeah, he sent the song to Rich, but me and him were.
Or,
I got some funny songs with him too, like a funny ass song where he sang some crazy shit, like random shit. It's funny. It's tight though.
He said I was about to leak it.
Yeah, I was, bro. Just to like,
He said,
I
was
know
gonna
once it's
leak
out there,
it.
it's gonna be everywhere.
Right.
And that's what I was just gonna do. That's their payback.
I can't even stop it.
I'm on these labels' ass if y'all fuck with me.
Yeah.
Anyone who fuck with me from now on, I'm tripping. Like straight up. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make it a hobby. Someone gotta get their revenge. We gotta make a producer union. Someone gotta talk about that.
Still Sunny.
Sonny, a lot of producers. Sonny talk about that shit. You
I'm
ever
gonna
heard
do that shit. If I get my deal, I'm gonna do that.
Just open up a big public studio. Any producer could come.
No, like
Oh
a union.
hell no!
A union. No, a union.
A union.
So we make for sure get our money. Like it's kids out there that ain't getting their advances or
Yeah.
none of that royalties.
Because
I
it's
know how
not
to
like
get
one
royalties.
governing body. It's not like one big body that can have it.
No, we need something where it's like, if you don't give us this, we're gonna take that song off. Like cease and desist that song. So it could be a hit and we just take it off.
Word.
Like say if I didn't get paid off Gucci, I could just take it off.
Damn.
But I did. You know what I'm saying? That'd be
Can't
great.
you kind of already do that? Though you just get a lawyer to do that.
Kind of, but I'm saying little kids, like kids that like,
oh yeah, they can't. Yeah,
yeah, we gotta make an easier system. Someone that help the kids.
Hell yeah, because there's a lot of probably rappers out here getting money off this
Bro,
YouTube
what? I
shit.
gotta finesse so much time.
Damn.
And I'm tired of that shit. We gotta do something about it. Instead of talking about it, we gotta do it.
Thanks.
Because kids are getting fucked over bad. Even me.
Anything you can speak on that though before we go?
Nah, it's just like, not even really fucked over. It's just like, I could have just handled my business right better all the time. Now I know. But like, just like not getting advances for songs. Like people telling you, I'm gonna give you this and that, I'm gonna give you this money, and you don't get it. Like, fuck you. What are you gonna do? I'm richer than you. I can get back. We're a label. We could, what, you gonna get a lawyer?
All right.
There's always like a loophole too.
Yeah, so really like big names and big labels and stuff really decide.
Yeah, that's all they doing is finessing.
Yeah.
That's all they doing. that shit ain't gonna keep happening though. Someone's gonna trip. It's gonna be hella funny. Someone's gonna really do some crazy shit. I know it.
Bro.
It's gonna be funny. That day I'm gonna be like, yes.
You think that's the goals of the labels? Is to do fucked up shit?
No, that's
the
not their
main
goal, but it's like everybody wants to eat. And not everybody can make beats and music.
They're just being sharks. They're
Not even that
smart,
bad. It's not even that. It's just like wherever they could. I think sometimes it's just like they don't care enough, and then sometimes it's just like they're lazy. Maybe I don't know, but it's just like they're rather. And plus the advances be kind of big, and like then like damn, let's just save the money. Like who wants to give money away if they have to? Okay, it's like a dog eat dog world in here. But don't go finesse. I don't know. Like and I think people think that like, oh, everyone's gonna fuck you over, so let me go fuck people over. Nah. I think we should never finesse each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it, have a reason to. Like if y'all gonna help each other, you could do that.
Sure, man.
That's what I hate too, because I'll be wondering. I try to help a lot of people, and I don't get it like in return. I want to help everybody.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
I hate, like I don't ever want to produce like finesse a kid I collabed with. I want him to get everything. Like,
just be straight up, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever like you think you kind of got a sense for like when you're dealing with people like, oh man, I already feel like bro gonna be on some fuck shit.
Hell yeah. And then like sometimes I still like previously like I'll just go still sign some dumb shit because there's like a little bag right there, but then that fucks up a bigger bag.
Damn.
I'm always doing some ignorant shit, but I learn from it. But so producers should just don't sign shit right off the bat. Really get a lawyer. Don't tell yourself, yeah, I'm gonna get a lawyer, because I always tell myself that and then I don't get it. Or like, oh, I can trust this person. You always do that. I always did that. Like, I need to get a lawyer. My mom's yelling at me, and she's always right. Like, you see, you didn't get a lawyer. Yeah, get a lawyer for real. Even if you got to spend your last dollar on it. Yeah.
Shoot, man, another episode in the books, man.
What's good?
Bighead on the beat, man.
Bighead.
Hey.
Gang shit signing out.
Peace, y'all.